Your Honor, the Commonwealth calls the alleged victim to the stand.
You can do this, honey. You just concentrate on everyone here. Everyone loves you and supports you 100%. He's looking at me. Ignore him, honey. He doesn't exist. You just concentrate on me and Uncle Jack and all your friends. Don't look at him, ever. Don't give him that power over you.
Your Honor, this isn't the wedding. Surely the witness can make it to the stand on her own 2 feet.
Do you need any assistance, miss?
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated. Mr. Montgomery.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can you please tell us about the night in question?
It was the night of the storm and blackout. I got home and I was looking for a flashlight in the desk drawer when someone grabbed my arm.
Who grabbed your arm?
Michael Cambius.
You saw his face.
Yes, he had a lighter and he held it up.
And you didn't know he was in the house. You didn't invite him in.
No.
Was there anyone else at home who may have let him in?
No, he told me that he had checked the house. He wanted to make sure that we were alone.
Did you feel threatened?
Yes. I tried to leave, and he locked the door.
He locked the door. Did he then become physically threatening?
He grabbed me, and he pushed me down on the couch. And then he sat very close to me so that I couldn't get around him. He wanted to talk. He said that he wanted me to get to like him.
And what did you two talk about?
My mother and my sister. He said that they were spreading rumors about him, trying to ruin his life. He said that he was misunderstood, and he wanted me to understand him.
What exactly did he want you to understand?
That none of it was his fault. That everything he did it for his father's approval, but that he would never get that. He told me that I probably couldn't understand because I had always been the perfect one in my family, like his brother had been.
Michael blames me for what he's done to that poor girl. Damn him!
I told him that I wasn't perfect, but he just laughed at me. I told him that I thought he needed help, therapy like I had had. I said it nicely. I wasn't trying to be mean, but that's when he got angry with me.
Son of a bitch.
And then what happened?
He wanted me to dance with him. I thought maybe if I did, he would let his guard down a little and then I could get away from him. But He was holding me so close, and I could feel him against me.
While you were dancing, did he say anything to you?
Yeah, he was getting mad. He told me that he was gonna make me forget all about Lena. He hated me because I wasn't ashamed of who I was. I waited till I could get away from him a little. And I told him, I said, "You're not a man. You're not even a human being. You're a coward." And he told me to shut up. He called me a bitch.
And then what happened, please?
He grabbed me and he pushed me down on the couch, but I got away. I kicked him, and he fell back. And he was on the ground, and I ran to the fireplace and I got the poker and I hit him with it as hard as I could. And he was on the ground, and I ran. And I got to the door, but he had locked the door, and there are 2 locks. I tried one, and I couldn't get the door open, and I tried the other one, but I wasn't fast enough. He was already behind me.
And then he grabbed you.
Objection, the witness.
I'll rephrase. When Michael Cambias came up behind you, what did he do?
He grabbed me and he pushed me back. I knocked some chairs in front of him to try to block his path, but nothing would stop him. He had me up against the window first. Then he twisted me around and he pushed me down on the couch. I couldn't get away this time because his knee was pressing my leg against the back of the couch. And my shirt was ripped. He ripped it so that he could touch.
No, don't look at him, baby. Don't look at him.
So that he could touch my breasts.
I need to ask you this, and it's very important. So please, don't be afraid to answer this question, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, was there penetration? Did Michael Cambias enter you?
He held me down. And I said no. I screamed it. No. 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 Until he covered my mouth with his hand and entered me. Don't you shake your head at me. You raped me. You wanted me to be ashamed of who I am like you are. Well, you failed. You raped me, and I am still not ashamed.
Mr. Montgomery, please control your witness.
So you said no to Michael Cambias. Now, what happened after you told him no?
He finished. It was over. I remember the look on his face when he was done. He was pulling his pants up. They were down around his knees, and he was smiling. And he bent over to kiss my cheek. And his hand and then he said, "Thanks." And then he left.
You sick mother.
Young man, sit down or I will have you removed from this courtroom.
So when Michael Cambius was finished, he just left you on the couch.
Yeah. The next thing I remember, the phone was ringing.
And did you answer him?
No, I didn't, but I heard my mother's voice on the answering machine. She was saying that everything was going to be okay from now on. That nobody was ever going to hurt us again. But I knew that wasn't true.
Now, you kept this incident to yourself for quite a long time. You didn't seek medical treatment or legal counsel?
No.
Did you tell your mother that you had been raped?
Objection.
Rephrase the question, Mr. Montgomery.
Yes, Your Honor. Did you tell your mother what happened with Michael Cambius?
No, I didn't. Not for a long time. She knew that there was something wrong.
Why not? Why didn't you tell your mother?
My mother had been raped when she was 14 years old. And it's affected her for the rest of her life. In fact, she's just recently been able to put it behind her. And I was afraid that if she knew that I had been raped too, that it would kill her. The way it almost did before. The way it almost killed me.